You spoke about Eddie Graham. Were you close with Mike Graham?
Yes. As a
Can
matter
you-
of
can
fact,
you-
I just finished a lawsuit with his ex-wife.
Can you share any?
Over 10 acres of land. We both owned 5.
Can you share any thoughts on Mike?
I love Mike. He was a good guy. Unfortunately, you know, it was horrible when his father committed suicide. I had then found out that Eddie's father, so Mike's grandfather, committed suicide, and then Mike's son Steven committed suicide, and Michael committed suicide in Steven's cowboy boots up by Daytona Beach, and it was just a very, very sad time. Mike Graham was a good man, and Eddie Graham was probably, if you ask the old timers, Eddie Graham was one of the smartest brainiac bookers of all time.
What is it about this business that causes so many tragedies? I mean, you guys have to live through it. They're your friends.
Oh, the
What
Von
causes-
Erichs. I lived with David Von Erich for a year and a half. You know,
It's freedom. It's freedom to choose what you want to do. Everybody's, they're, you know, what you sow you reap, man. So
Do you think Vince ever has any guilt complex at all when he hears about the battles? Like, I'll take care of this guy, does he have any feelings towards this at all? Or?
no, I don't think so.
Really?
Outside of his family, I don't think.
he's done some big favors for some guys. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, if he
Oh, a lot of people don't talk about Mike Graham a lot. Mike, you know, from a fan's perspective, seemed like he was okay. From what I understand, his father committed suicide, and then Mike committed suicide. Did you know Mike had problems, or?
Well, when Mike's father, Eddie, committed suicide,
And by the way, I'm not making light of this at all. Billy Jack Haynes was in here, and Billy Jack claims that Vince killed Eddie Graham to take over his territory. Just throwing that out there. And you know, let's talk about Mike and Eddie, and then maybe you could talk about Billy Jack.
well, Eddie killed himself, and Mike took it really hard. I mean, you know, it was his dad, and, you know, he really idolized his father. But then his son killed himself. About a year, or it may have been 2 years before he did. And he just, the day his son killed himself, his girlfriend called me and told me that Mike was a wreck. And I talked to him, and every time that I talked to him after his son killed himself, he asked me to bring him a gun. And you know, I told him, I said, I'm not going to bring you a gun. He said, where's your gun? I'm in your car. I know you got a gun under your seat. And I wouldn't carry my gun when I was around him for that purpose, because he was so set on it. But the night that he killed himself, his girlfriend or his wife then told me that they'd been out on Bike Week in Daytona in October, the October Bike Week, and they'd been out on the main street, and they went back to their condo or their house where they were staying, and Mike laid down on the couch and said that he'd be out in a minute, and that for her to go on. And when she got to the bottom of the stairs, she heard the shot. He wasn't himself the last couple of years after his son died. And yeah, I was just such close friends with him. It was just I was really, really pissed off at him for probably 4 or 5 years for killing himself. Yeah, you just can't believe that when somebody